I think we got to turn up the master headphone thing. Yeah. A little more. There we go. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's weekend was fantastical. Having a lot of fun? Oh, boy. Yeah. Everything worked? Good. Well, Opie and Anthony show. Every Monday. I got a case of the Mondays. I guess Opie's taking one of them extended weekends.
It's still the summer.
It's fucking chilly out.
Yeah, I know.
It's not quite. It's just the worst. Walk out and go like, yeah, this is only going to get a lot worse.
And then it's going to be 88 on Wednesday.
Ooh, 88.
Crazy.
Nice. Yeah, it was a little nippier this morning than it has been. And it's dark again and fucking...
How frail is life? Like, fucking, you think about it, it's like September now and it's getting a bit chillier.
Yeah.
Like, almost, it's on cue that we're in the middle of fucking a vacuum of space and we're next to a fucking star that could just destroy us.
Yeah.
And we turn just like the right amount of inches or feet that now that there's a chillier weather that like in the vacuum of space it's 10 degrees colder. Like it's like in space you're dealing in tens of thousands of degrees.
Yeah.
Fucking 400,000 degrees, the sun or whatever, a million degrees.
And it varies a few degrees based on that. Yeah, I was thinking of that with the oceans and the tides and storms that wipe out like houses and whatnot. And it's like you could build houses right on the beach, and these oceans giant, and little waves are lapping at the shore, and for the most part, the houses are okay. And every so often there's a storm, but it really amounts to nothing. Like the ocean isn't moving. It should be wiping out like hundreds of miles inland. Right. And then, like, you don't even know where it's going to end. But everything's pretty tight if you think about it.
We literally we turn enough where we move an inch farther from the giant fireball, and we have to now wear hats.
The giant fireball.
But it's fucking so precise, this fucking system.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if like whatever it is that moves us in space is what, and instead of an inch or 2 feet moved us 3 miles.
Oh my God.
Or whatever, and fucked up our orbit.
That would suck.
And just, instead of that little, it's now going to be, 1,400 below zero.
We do depend on some real consistency in a chaotic little thing that's that the universe is, and we just fucking sit here and hope. You just go, you wake up every day and you hope there isn't some hiccup in the works. You hope the Earth is going to keep, just fucking spinning. Yeah, it's like some stoner talk.
Yeah, but I thought of that when we were leaving work the other day. Like how fucking amazing it is that it knows.
Yeah.
It was like September 1st or 2nd or whatever, and it was like, God damn it, it's a little nippier.
It gets a little chilly because it just fucking knows. How is that?
They figured out this system pretty fucking well. Like, why can't it be all of a sudden it's October? Fuck, it's still 90. I guess they're a little weird this year.
Yeah, it never happens.
No.
You get those fluke days, but never like that. Oh, it's 100 degrees on Halloween. No, never. How was everybody's weekend? Do anything fun?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah? What'd you do?
No.
No.
I went to Chicago.
Yeah, how was that? You went for like 15 hours.
Yeah. I was in and out with Kenny. And I haven't done a strip club gig in over 20 years.
What?
20 years, maybe. And so they asked me to do this club called Club Allure.
Ooh.
And it's grand opening. It was the second night it was open. And the club itself was beautiful. I wouldn't say for comedy it's ready yet.
Oh.
Yeah. It was one of those things where I did probably 25 to 27 minutes. And I was supposed to do 30. And I think there might have been a chuckle at the 11-minute point.
What? Like, who was in the crowd? Like, what made up the crowd?
It was, the crowd was, it was half full, 3/4 full. It was actually, A lot of pretty girls. The girls were amazing. And, you know, who wants to listen to Jim Norton?
Oh, did they want to see titties?
Yeah.
Oh.
But no one heckled. It was really a weird thing because there was nobody yelling anything. It wasn't like it was this unruly, shitty. I couldn't even get mad at the crowd. It was almost like I had walked into a dinner party and went, shh. And they all went, no, we're eating and talking. And so I did the material, but nobody really listened. But it was almost like it just wasn't. It's bizarre to have a set where the crowd is that disinterested in me.
Damn.
That I don't get angry at. Like I left and I was like, It's the owner's like, man, we're just getting started. I'm like, it's cool. You know, the club itself was really nice, and the girls were fucking smoking, and you know.
What's the thinking behind having a comedian at a strip club?
Well, it's more honestly. The thinking was they used to do that for years. It's more like a cabaret or variety thing, and a lot of them used to do it. Like, you know, I was thinking that like Pryor and all those guys came up through strip clubs. They all did them years ago, but it was much more accepted. I think back then it was much more of a. He's looking for more like a Vegas because he's run a bunch of clubs.
Yeah.
He wants more of a cabaret type feel than just a typical strip club. He wants it to kind of feel different. But in this night, I would have promoted it publicly and had fans come. I just didn't know I could do that.
Yeah.
So it was one of those.
Oh shit!
One of those weird things. But I was rare to have a set that you're not happy with.
Yeah.
That you're not annoyed at either. It was really weird. So I
Wow.
wasn't even mildly irritated. I was like, fucking, it was fun. I was even looking at the girls just standing there going, I'd rather fuck her than listen to me. I don't blame them.
I went to Governor's on Saturday.
Oh, who'd you see?
I just wanted to go out and see a comic, you know, whatever. So I just picked the close place, and it was that guy from, I guess he was on America's Got Talent, at Kevin Downey.
Kevin Downey Jr.
Kevin Downey Jr. What is it with the Downey and the Jr. all the time?
I don't know. I guess
Those
they think his
Downeys.
syndrome doesn't sound right after. Yeah, I know
Downey's
Kevin.
syndrome.
I haven't seen him in years. He had a brother who used to perform too. It was really
Yeah?
funny, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly. Yeah.
And you know what? He was pretty fucking funny.
He was?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a gimmick thing going on.
Yeah, he didn't last that long on America's Got Talent.
No. But he was telling jokes that they told him he couldn't do on TV.
Oh.
And yeah, he's pretty fucking twisted. It wasn't bad. I liked it.
Yeah, I
thought
don't
it was
remember
pretty
his.
fucking
I haven't
funny.
seen him perform in a while. Yeah, he does a weird. What's the gimmick?
Yeah, like it's like he'll just talk like, and today I got a
Yeah,
car."
he has a weird. Right, it's a weird character.
Yeah, and he's got that Neil Diamond hairdo, and yeah, it was pretty good though.
Pat.
Is that him?
Pat was his brother's name.
Was it? Yeah.
Pat.
Yeah. And the crowd, there was like no one there. It was like fucking pretty empty, and the people that were there, again, like you, not really into being. Why do they go?
Well, that's a comedy club.
I know, that's a
what were they
comedy
looking
club.
at?
Exactly.
I can understand why you go to the Allure strip club and want to see hot girls and not a fucking comedian in a blazer.
Exactly.
But why would you go to Governor's?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Weird.
Hear a little of this.
Yeah, this is from America's Got Talent.
Joke number 2. I bought this new cologne, one with women can't say no. It's called chloroform.
Rape joke.
That one through. Yeah. Rape
Like a good
joke.
rape joke.
Yeah.
I like to sleep with Amish women.
And he wasn't this over
That
the top
way
like
I
every
can't
joke.
call
Yeah.
them the next day.
I guess they're not. The judges aren't really liking him.
It's
Is that it? The female judges. They get a little
I've got a
angry.
tattoo on my butt. And it says, if you can read this, I'm in prison.
a good joke.
Prison rape joke.
I was on a blind date. Didn't start off like that, but the chick brought pepper spray.
All right. Some more rape.
Another sexual assault joke.
Yes.
That's my time. Thank you, Radio City Music
And that's all they.
Hall. And thank you, America.
Wait, this was just happened.
Like a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
great
very
jokes.
grateful to be here.
Did he screech like that?
Hi, YouTube.
A couple of times.
I can tell you how much fun I
A couple of times.
I remember when he started. I don't remember if that was something that he always did. It might have been. I just don't remember back then. We used to do fucking open mics with Rascals together in
Really?
fucking, like 94.
Damn, you've been doing this a while, Jimmy.
Oh, fuck, dude. Whenever I say over 20 years and mean it, it's fucking miserable.
Yeah, huh? It's miserable. And then Friday, Friday I went to Port Jeff. Out there in Port Jeff. My brother was playing someplace, and a bunch of relatives, like cousins and uncles and aunts and shit like that from my dad's side of the family. Don't get to see them very often. They got some great stories too, you know. They enjoy listening to this program and listening to my, convey the stories of Pop.
Oh, really?
And stuff. Oh, yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, that was your father. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. They always got that, story. Oh. And you see the guys that, like, you used to hang out with. Like, I remember these guys from when they were,
in your bedroom after he fell asleep.
Feeling that rough beard.
Yeah.
It's my tender boy skin.
Yeah, and the smell of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
And high karate. Yeah, but it's interesting. Really is something. You got two sides of a family, you got your mom's side and your dad's side. And it's amazing how different they are, Do you hang out with do you know anybody from your mom's side and your dad's? Because in my family, my mom's side was always like more kind of straightforward, kind of, here's what we do. As a kid, I always thought of them as the more boring side of the family. My dad's side was the fucking just insane, fucking, like every day was a party and, there's people all over the place and chicks and barbecues and shit.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah?
Mom's side a little bit more reserved when, upper universities and in Massachusetts. My father's side was more like fucking blue collar. Relatable.
It's fucking weird. And then you're just thrown into this mix of like different people.
Yeah, because two people decide to fuck. Here's now 100 other people that have to get along.
That have nothing to do with each other. They would have never gotten together, under any other circumstance except your parents wanted to fuck.
Yeah. That's all it's about. There's people that might have normally, like one group probably would have attacked the other group and caved their heads in, called them faggots and beat them and taken their shit. But, well, no. Someone's got to get their dick wet.
Shit. And then I guess over the weekend, some stories or whatever was on TV. I guess football kicked off, right?
Well, yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
I saw some tweets. About the Giants. Did they suck?
Oh, I don't know. No, the Cowboys won. That's why I sent out a really fun.
I saw your tweet there, Jimmy. You're bleeding cowboy blue.
Yeah.
Now, as I recall, you were cursing the Cowboys.
Yes, but it's also bleeding giant blue, and I love the fact that it was such a douchey thing to tweet.
It was a douchey sports.
It was
tweet.
after a great, I think it was an interception or something. I'm always happy to see the Cowboys win.
Yeah,
yeah, and Romo didn't fucking blow it. So
how did the home teams do?
Jets
or team? Yeah,
the Jets actually won.
Ooh.
In like the final seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Really? Was it exciting?
I don't know. I took my dog out because I thought the game was over.
Oh, no. Oops.
They had like 30 seconds and they're trying to march down the field with their rookie quarterback.
But if they have the ball and it's 30 seconds, why would you leave?
This is over.
Oh, no.
And I don't care. I'm not a Jets fan. I'm just
okay. Yeah, I wouldn't care either. But like if you're there and you could see like maybe this can be kind of a cool ending.
I didn't care that much, and we'd just gotten home and he wanted to go out, so I was like, all right. And they ended up they beat the Bucks 18-17.
How'd they come back? I
think they got enough penalty yards that they could kick like a 48-yard field goal.
Oh, it's field goal. Okay.
Yeah.
I was in the gym and during the afternoon, and just Jet fans are the worst. I'm in the gym and I'm just doing my abs because that's what a guy does. And I hear
sure.
Yeah. There's fucking some asshole in a green shirt and a backward Jets hat on the bike yelling in the gym because he's watching the game on the gym. And it's like, we're in a public. I got annoyed, and then I'm like, maybe I'm a douche because I'm a football fan. And I know what it's like to get excited.
Yeah.
But just seeing him there in his Jets hat, getting all loud. Yeah! And they're fucking clapping. It's like, nobody gives a shit.
Fucking shut up.
Like you're at a sports bar or something.
But it wouldn't have bothered me if it was a fan of the Giants. But it's just there's something about
really?
it, just a Jets fan. Like you knew he had to be a loud Jets fan.
He was being typical. Yeah. One of those typical Jet fans.
Did you see the photo that went around? The Cowboys reminded me of Hulk Hogan and LeBron with the Cowboys owner. Oh, look it up. It's so douchey.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron, I guess Hogan and LeBron were up in Jerry Jones' box. And like they took
Jerry Jones' box.
They took a photo together, and Hogan is pointing at Jerry Jones'
at his
crotch.
dick or something.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe he was just going, here's the man.
No, I think he was doing the like suck it thing because he does that
he?
sometimes.
The what?
The suck it thing. You know, when the guys point to their crotches and go, suck it. But he's Jerry Jones.
Was he doing that or no?
I think so. Maybe. He's pointing directly at the dude's crotch.
Jerry Jones has no idea what's
Even though they're not
on.
looking at the camera that took this picture.
Right.
Well, Hulk has to
this looks
cover
like it
up
was like a
everything.
cell phone
He's got to wear his sunglasses. He's got to put the bandana over his fucking 3 wisps of hair that he has left.
LeBron probably wouldn't have even taken that photo if he'd known Hulk was going to point at Jerry Jones.
I don't think LeBron would have cared. It's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, man. Fucking everyone loves Hulk Hogan and wrestlers.
Thunder lips.
Yeah, no one doesn't want to take a picture with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Let me point at your dick, brother. This would be great.
Let me hold that for you, LeBron.
Did you see my dick in that film, brother? It's like a soda can.
Brooke Hogan is engaged to a Cowboys player. That's why he was at the game.
Really?
She's sexy,
She's
man.
engaged to Cowboys center Phil Costa.
God, fucking,
She's a giant.
sexy, man.
Yeah, she is.
I want to have sex with a giant.
She is big.
Bully Ray.
Yeah, way to break kayfabe.
Oh, no.
Brooke.
She's a
Bully.
big, long-legged gal. Big, juicy hind. Oh, yeah. Brooke Hogan is fucking juicy. I couldn't, but I would bore her immediately.
Yeah.
I would just want to be like a little baby. Like we would have sex. I would want her to lay on her back, and I would want to lay between her with my feet going like this, like kicking.
Like goo goo gaga feet?
Yeah, like while I was having sex with her. And I'd put my face in her breast. That would be like a real mothering,
Yes, it
nurturing,
would be.
big-bosomed gal.
Yeah. She is hot for
my God.
because she's big.
Yeah.
So, like, if she was normal size, I don't think she would be as hot.
Oh.
You know,
How
you
tall is
kind
she?
of give her the benefit of the doubt because she's big.
She's at least 6 foot. She's
5'11".
got to be. Okay.
5'11".
No, she's got to be taller than that.
Right?
Big,
That's what they say.
Long, hiney.
6'2". Wow. Sex with a giant. And then what happened with Eminem? I didn't get. Did we have this?
Yeah.
Because I heard. I didn't click on it because I could really give a shit at the time. But apparently, I guess Eminem was on ESPN.
He was on, one of
He was on Saturday Night Football.
the
like
Lions
college
game,
football.
right?
Yeah, and all I hear is this interview is awkward.
So awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, college football. Yeah, he was on. I guess he was in promoting his album, but between the broadcasters not knowing anything about him and like football fans obviously don't care.
No, they don't.
The whole it just seemed out of place, and
Got the big bulky sports headset on.
That only works if he's like a real sports fanatic talking about a sport that he really likes, and the album becomes this incidental part of the interview.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, and I got an album out too. Then people will be like, oh cool, but it's kind of hard when you're there to promote something specifically.
Yeah.
and he was making faces that I guess didn't really work. Nobody knew what he was doing.
Oh no. Could you
watch
move
some
that
of
little
it?
microphone forward?
The boss, how about this? Move it forward, the boss said.
Thank you.
You're too nice.
And there we go. Okay, so Eminem.
here's like a
oh, and then that guy.
Brent Musburger.
He's with Brent Musburger.
Right.
I'll have the Musburger, please.
Yeah. Delicious.
It's a burger and it's all nicely made, and then you muss it up.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
There's like a minute longer clip on.
Oh, well, we want the minute longer
Yeah,
one.
you gotta find
M&M's.
More clip, it's better for the listener.
That's
Yes. It's more entertainment.
For the listener.
Eminem. right, here we go.
Starting next weekend, 8 Eastern on ABC. Marshall Mathers will open Saturday Night Football. Mathers, it's a pleasure.
Call him Mathers.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's an honor to be able to do that.
So you have the single albums coming out in November. What are you most excited about with this new album?
Nothing. No. It's going to be out November 5th. I'll probably be most excited to just be done with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's called the Marshall Mathers LP2, and it's kind of a revisit to the first Marshall Mathers LP, and that's pretty much all I could probably say about it. But
one final question before you leave.
Before you leave,
My friends in Montana wanted me to ask you: will the Lions cover 4.5 tomorrow against Minnesota?
will the Lions cover 4.5?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I don't ever make a prediction on the Lions because I don't ever want to jinx it. But I'm such a diehard Lions fan, like to the core. So yes, they'll win.
That's all you'll say. Leave it
I'm hoping I didn't just jinx it. But
here's the kickoff. Marshall, stick right here with us now.
See, they're trying to call the game like he was supposed to wrap up a lot quicker. The game started.
It was a pleasure having you with us here.
Absolutely, and Brett, just like they have fantasy football or whatever. I got you on my fantasy announcer team. It would be you, and of course the late great Pat Summerall, and John Madden and Al Michaels. If you guys would get together and just call the game, Kirk, you're great too. Much respect, but
not quite to that status yet. I get it.
Right. But you
now the game is
going.
Now there's another play going down.
And John Madden had just called one Lions game.
They just wanted to get rid of him.
The Super Bowl probably would be great.
You think so?
Yeah, and he wouldn't leave.
Man, that would be.
Marshall, they're telling us you have to go.
Yes.
You are a legend, my friend. Thank you.
You're the legend, my friend. 13 Grammys, first rap song to win an Academy Award, an original score. You've sold 100 million records worldwide. You, my friend.
Mathers, he called them.
Yeah.
Yes. Mathers.
I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Marshall, take care, my friend.
Absolutely.
We look forward to
Thank
seeing
you.
that
Thank
video
you.
next week.
Honor, thank you.
Marshall. They didn't call him Eminem once.
No.
No.
They didn't call him Eminem once.
Well, they don't know who he is.
They have
How do you
no
not know
idea.
who Eminem is? Like,
I don't
you don't
think-
listen to it.
Brent Musburger, you could tell, was just reading off his bio.
Yeah.
You know, Rap Song Academy Award.
You know what, though? I bet you that they said Eminem's coming, and then they saw Marshall Mathers, and they just didn't understand. They're like, oh, okay,
Where's
Marshall.
Eminem?
What? Who's
Right.
Eminem? What?
Make it.
I thought it was going to be one of those big stuffed mascot things, and we were going to talk about a great chocolatey treat. Yeah, that was a little awkward.
And because they were just getting, obviously, questions piped into their headset when
Yeah.
Eminem didn't give them anything.
No,
They didn't know what the follow-up was, so whoever's in their headset is just going through papers like, now ask them.
Just ask him this.
The best is when Eminem goes, I'm really uncomfortable right now. Like, I like a good, honest interview.
Yes.
And he's just not good with accepting praise.
He's also very awkward to begin
He's
with.
a
Yeah, he
weird
is.
Like,
guy,
he
I
doesn't do
guess,
a lot of
right?
interviews.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
No, you don't really see him on a lot of
So this was probably something
interview
that he was
shows.
kind of pushed into doing.
yeah,
Wasn't
you think?
exactly TRL, though.
No.
Yeah, why would you agree to do that and not do something that's a little more conducive and a little more in your demo?
Because I
and-
assume the money that he's being paid by ESPN to use his song, I assume.
Oh,
that's-
is that
Yeah.
something they're like, get your ass down here?
part of
I would assume- yeah, I would assume so,
yeah.
And he knows, too, that they're not going to ask him anything controversial or anything he doesn't want to talk about or personal or whatever.
Yeah. We're not going to say,
yeah.
so your drug addiction.
Right.
So if you talk to your moms,
Right. How about the pills?
He'd probably talk about all that stuff.
yeah,
He wouldn't even talk about his album.
yeah, exactly. You wouldn't even talk about his album.
He's probably better at talking about stuff like the other shit you'd probably get more out of him on.
yeah,
Yeah, if he sings about it, why would
He's
he
always
talk?
been a pretty private person.
Yeah,
really?
He doesn't like
Okay.
to talk.
which is weird because he puts everything in his songs.
Yeah.
In the
He
second-
says what he needs to say. in
Yeah,
his
man, to make my art.
Yeah.
But don't ask me about it. You know, I won't give you an answer.
That fucking made 100 million records. He's the only guy to outsell the Beatles since 2000.
Really?
Yeah, I read that a couple years ago. Like, the Beatles is
fucked up.
still, first of all, the most impressive thing is the Beatles are still the #1 selling band ever, like
Crazy.
consistently.
I thought it was
Album
Slim
wise.
Whitman.
Whatever it is since 2000.
Yeah.
I thought it was Slim.
Oh, maybe more than
Whitman.
the Beatles. You kidding
No.
or no? Oh,
I
dumb am I? Are you kidding? But that was such a fucking weird one. It just might have been the truth.
They used to say that on his commercials or something. He sold more records than the Beatles and Elvis combined. And you're like, no, that can't be true. Slim Whitman?
No one talks about Slim Whitman.
No.
Not as much as they should.
Oh, Louis, or Rosemary.
Unless he was on some best of album that outsold everything, but no, fuck him.
No, there's no way.
Guy sold 9 records.
There's no way.
And before that interview, like they were talking about the game, and Eminem was just staring at the camera, like.
Oh, really?
Was he as a goof? You think?
I guess, yeah, but like he didn't really laugh that much after it. He was like, "Oh, sorry, live TV makes me nervous," and then he just kept going. It was just weird.
He is a weirdo.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah, he is.
That's Slim Whitman. God.
He died?
Yeah, he's
he
What did
dead.
you think he was?
Fuck.
Oh, he died in
at,
June.
Like
Oh,
90.
wow.
Yeah, he was around for a while. That fucking guy. Yeah.
Robert Klein had a very funny Slim Whitman bit.
Really?
Yeah, Robert Klein at Yale. All I have on that. It's the only reason I know him.
I was watching, I guess, 60 Minutes, and they were doing a thing on Michael Jackson and the fact that he's made so much money since he's been dead. Like, he's grossing more money dead than he had been alive for quite a while, and more than like many living, very popular artists. He just he's not spending, is what it is. He used to spend so much fucking money that he was in debt, like $300 million when he died, and but he still had all his shit and stuff. They have 3 or 4 warehouses full of shit of his personal items. Like, and they were going through it and opening up boxes. And it's like, here's his glove, here's his sequin jacket, and then there's just cars in one warehouse and shit. This fucking guy has so much shit, and money just keeps pouring in.
Remember that Martin Bashir documentary when he was going into that gold store in Vegas?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll take that, and I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah.
Just a lot of money.
Buying golden chessboards and giant suits of armor and
Just an asshole.
nonsense. He was
Just
quite
an
an
asshole.
Just an asshole.
He wasn't making new music that was selling. He was just kept spending.
No. They said he was he continued to spend like it was still the 80s.
Yeah.
Like when he was like, fuck it, at the pinnacle, Thriller fucking shit, you know?
But all those old songs, on top of not spending anymore, completely blew up again the minute he died.
Yeah. All that shit. And then him owning the
'cause he's got
Beatles
that
catalog
huge,
and fucking just so much money.
He's got that Cirque show, and that makes a ton of money for him.
Yeah.
Yep. And the movie came out after he died.
Yep. Yeah, the movie came out, and that kind of had this huge. They started using his songs again in sponsors. Sponsors started using them in
He's sold 50
endorsements.
million albums since he's died.
50 million albums.
And nobody's
since-
selling albums anymore.
It's amazing.
Nobody sells albums.
And since he's dead, you can't really. You don't even. No one brings up any of the controversy anymore because it's like, oh, it doesn't matter because he's dead.
Right.
So
Let him rest in peace.
it's the perfect storm of selling a bunch of fucking shit.
right.
Amazing.
I bought a greatest hits record. I was walking through the Village one night. It might have been right after he died, or maybe it was even when he was alive. And I heard some fucking car. It was maybe last year, 2 years ago, and the window was open, and it was like and Beat It was blasting out the fucking window, and it sounded great because it was so retro and so fucking 30-year-old.
Yeah.
It just sounded that doesn't sound douchey like, in '84 on.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you were playing this after a certain point, it just didn't sound right. Like it sounded weird and like, oh, yeah. But it fucking just sounded great.
Yeah, like enough time has passed.
Yeah, but it wasn't the shit. Like if you listen to this in '85 or '87, like even
Even like 90, like it'd be like it wasn't enough time has
It was
passed
like,
to
yeah.
make it like a classic thing.
right now, it'd be like listening to some fucking what's a cheesy song from a few years ago that if you heard someone play, this would be like this would be like hearing a guy playing "I Kissed a Girl" blasting out his window.
The Macarena.
The Macarena.
Yeah, there you go, the Macarena.
Right.
But this is a good one.
He's got a lot of great songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Jesus.
Right.
Jeez, Eric.
Is there a party going on here?
Huh?
Fucking party. I went and bought I wanted to get a 70s compilation kind of a thing for my phone, 70s compilation from iTunes. And I downloaded one by mistake of covers of 70s tunes. I'm so angry.
What's it called?
Because I haven't even taken it off of my phone yet. So as I'm listening to some shit, it'll come up one of the songs. And I'll be like, God. And they're just awful versions of.
Just swipe and delete it.
I know.
It's really easy.
Yeah.
But what is it, like all songs that they paid studio musicians next to nothing to perform? And then
exactly. So they wouldn't have to pay the rights to these fucking songs. What the hell is this? Hold on.
They're just off by a couple notes, like Vanilla Ice is under pressure.
Ding 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 ding. Let me see.
Michael Jackson, by the way, when he died, he was $500 million in debt.
$500 million in debt.
Fuck yeah.
And now it's fucking.
Could you cover
amazing.
that, Chip?
What's that?
Could have helped him out.
I'm trying to find this horrible 70s fucking.
When you go to buy something and you don't realize it's all the covers, how awful, how fucking offensive.
This is so bad.
And even though it's only like $10 or whatever, you feel it's the worst decision you've ever made in your life. Like you'll never see that $10 again.
Yeah, you feel
like I can't believe.
Yeah, you feel like you just handed your money to Bernie Madoff.
Yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
You want to call iTunes and be like, I would never have purchased this album legitimately.
Oh, cool, I like this.
Nice.
It sounds like a fucking. It sounds like they're playing it in the Addams Family house on that Calliope or whatever the fuck it is. All right, let's. It's not the Eagle.
Sonically, it's not quite the same.
No. And then you.
Well, I bet the lyrics are this. This must be a live version or something. What?
It really does sound like it's being played in ancient fucking England.
Oh, like on a lute.
Yes.
Is there singing?
Yeah. Bad.
So this far into it, are you going, what is this, a different version?
Yeah, I was like, oh no. I knew right away. I'm like, oh
This
no.
sounds weird.
Yeah. All right, here he goes.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair,
This is like the Glee version.
Yeah.
smell of colitas rising up through the air.
They just wanted to get somebody that kind of sounds like them.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I was so angry.
It's not even like a rethinking or it's just
No,
like,
a reimagining. No, nothing like that.
well, if we pay the bare minimum to some studio musicians who kind of sound like them, maybe some people will be tricked into buying this.
And it all sounds the same, the music.
It is.
Hey, wait, this isn't even Hotel California. It sounded like it.
It sounds the same.
Yeah.
Angie.
Angie,
Oh,
It's the same douche.
Angie,
Why would anyone want this? Yeah, I just want a cover of the song.
I don't believe that. I never even thought of that. There's a whole business it's just designed to get tricking people into buying albums.
And it's trickery.
It's what it is.
It was trickery.
This is robbery.
I haven't. Now, next time, I will be a lot more attentive to seeing if this is real or fake.
Yeah.
But they got me once, so that's all they needed to do.
Right.
They got me.
Fool me twice, you can't fool me again.
Okay, won't get fooled again.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and you can't. Don't get fooled again.
Yeah, exactly right. Wow.
Yeah. So there's a whole industry
It's just for tricking.
just to fuck you over.
Like maybe we can fool this person into giving us $10.
Yeah, we'll fool one person. They'll be on to me after this,
But
but
it's no different than than somebody saying, if you give me $1, I'll do this, and then you give them $1 and they just run away.
yeah,
It's the same shit.
exactly.
It's trickery.
Let's
And
try
robbery.
no. Yeah. How about Ain't No Sunshine?
Oh, that's a good song.
ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Then I got some black sounding guy.
It's not warm when she's away.
Which version is this?
The terrible one.
Dude, I can only John Valby ruin this song for me.
Yeah.
Ain't no pussy when she's gone. It's my hand while she's away. All I hear, he's destroyed certain.
Yeah, certain songs.
But I'll listen to the song and I just hear Valby, and I'd rather listen to Valby singing. It's my hand when she's away. And then he goes, wait. When my dick don't get no service, my dog gets really nervous. I'm trying to listen to a lovely song.
Yes, that's all you're thinking of.
How mad did you get when you realized the whole album? Did you start going track by track? Like, there's got to be one real song on here.
Yeah, and I knew I'd made a horrid purchase, and I was not going to be able to enjoy any of the songs on this album.
iTunes should outlaw those trickery compilations.
They really should, because it's just somebody trying to fucking pick your pocket.
That's it.
That's what they're doing. They're fucking virtual pickpockets. And they don't even, they're not even good cover versions.
No.
They're soulless, just going through the motions of the song pieces of shit.
They're sitting there like, we have 2 hours of studio time to record a 1 hour album.
Yeah, go.
Hurry up.
Yeah, and
this is all profit. We're just picking pockets.
I don't know. I guess I should have looked a little closer.
Yeah, you should.
Buyer beware. Caveat emptor, as Mr. Brady said, as Greg went to buy a car.
You gotta know what you're purchasing.
Yeah. There was a Brady Bunch marathon
on what?
Like last week. It was on one of those.
On what?
Yeah, I know.
What?
It was like one of those like antenna TV or one or like one of these goddamn things.
That station Lady Di watches.
Yeah, exactly. And oh my God, you just can't watch it without knowing that Mike is so gay.
Oh, the gayest.
So gay. And then he's always trying to make time with Carol, but you see it in his face. He'll do an eye roll, and you're like, oh, is that gay?
So you're thinking the character is also gay?
Yes. I'm thinking Mike Brady gay. Like, he couldn't stop the gayness.
I love that you're watching this like a documentary. Like, no, it turns out he's gay. Not he's playing a character.
Exactly.
But it's all you think of when you see him.
Yes.
You can't not think of when he's hitting on Carol like, oh,
right.
stop it.
Yeah. There was an episode where I guess Carol's old high school buddy Tank comes over. Mm-hmm. Tank is like a football player.
Tank Hankerus?
He was Tank Hankerus. That's what I was thinking. But Tank comes over.
Hey, guys.
And she's like, oh, Mike, you're not getting jealous at Tank. And it was such a cuckold kind of experience because Tank was alpha mailing the shit out of Mike. And he was really an asshole. It was a complete fucking dick. But he and Carol was just going for it.
What?
Like, oh, Tank. Oh, and it's like, oh, you're fucking totally, like emasculating your husband.
Well, then what happened was, I remember that one is Mike laid under her.
Yes,
and Tank seated Carol.
Seated,
and Mr. Brady sucked out her honey pot.
Yeah, honey pot. Oh, is that disgusting?
Oh, Tank.
Yeah, I always catch up on the old shows. You know, a lot of Good Times. I was watching some Good Times. Is that Tank?
Called The Quarterback Sneak.
Oh, what is that? The whole episode?
Yeah.
How do they do that?
It's on CBS.
Yeah.
CBS still plays. CBS.com is playing Brady Bunch shit.
I guess they own the rights.
That's crazy.
This is Carol is expecting a visit from Tank Gates, her high school.
Tank Gates.
Yeah. Tank's a dick too.
Oh, okay. And this is also, I think it's harder to forget that Mike Brady's a gay guy.
Yeah.
Later on, when he's got his hair grown out like that.
Yeah, the little afro thing going. Very curly,
very gay
curly
afro.
locks. Look at him. He probably, he did want to do dramatic roles.
Yeah, he was a
stage actor. And that would have got him, I think, a lot more gay ass.
Definitely.
Back in the day.
Yay, Bobby's doing a bicycle.
Than having to say he's, the father on the Brady Bunch.
He just had
Poor
to take
guy.
He had to take a kiss on the lips from his TV wife and just patooey right after. Ew.
Didn't he, right after the Brady Bunch got canceled, didn't he just go off and do a gay role and fucking...
Oh, yeah.
And then the fucking in Roots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to just be surrounded by black men, so he took the role. He probably did it for free. I don't know what's happening. That fucking Robert Reed's offering to pay for his own trailer and everything just to be here.
He thought the title was the slang for cocks, a root. He just thought there'd be dicks everywhere. I'm doing Roots.
Now he's Tank. There. Here comes Tank.
Oh, we got any more volume on this?
Yeah, Jesus.
Sure. Yeah. Look at Tank.
Called him Twinkles.
I'm Mike.
Well,
Right. I'm Tank Gates. Glad to meet you. Thank you.
Tank's
Tank
an
Gates has a
asshole.
good head of hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Told me a lot about you.
That is what you'd think Tank Hankerus would look like, though, isn't
Yes.
it? Totally.
Where's my twinkles.
Look at
He's right here.
and what?
Twinkles!
What a cunt.
What?
Yes. She's standing there.
You gorgeous hunk
He
of-
jumps over the fucking couch and hugs her.
He's picking her up and shit. Like,
You
Yeah.
just call her
Oh,
gorgeous?
you're as wild as ever.
And you're as pretty as ever. No, you're prettier.
And Mike's there.
Mike's
with
just
Did
there,
you
like,
luck out
Whatever, guys.
She didn't do too badly either.
oh,
he's so gay.
You're just
Look, he's got his arm around her,
doing since
Yeah.
sitting on the couch
look at Mike
together.
fluffing the sofa.
Yeah.
college, and guess who made All-American?
Why don't you take a stab in the dark, honey?
You twinkles.
I don't think he's digging a tank.
But after
Tank's
college,
No, he's not
his
digging
wife.
Carol.
He wants Carol to take a hike.
Yeah, he wants to fucking muss Tank's hair. Oh, Tank eats his ass.
Tank would ravage Mike.
Yeah, he would.
Football, Mick.
Mike, I played some ball, not football, but
Yes, in my mouth and in my anus. Never on a field, of course.
I play football at Westdale Tank.
Oh.
You have a son that old? Why, you look like you could be in high school yourself.
Who knows
you
how
hear that,
old she
Mike?
is? They went to high school
Me
together.
still in high school?
Same
I
age.
heard it.
He's laughing. I
That's
heard
the
it.
reason I'm in
Yeah.
town, for the biggie
He's
between
being kind of a
Westdale and
prick.
Fairview.
Yeah, you say that because you haven't seen her pussy lips after 3 daughters tumbled out of it.
Got you lucky this time.
And look what I dug up, Tank. Our old Westdale annual.
And all Tank does is point out pictures of himself. Tank's full of himself.
Spoiler. Jeez.
Yeah.
I know.
Enough of that.
I was loving Tank.
Yeah, but it was so, it's like, no one does that. Like, she's on the stairs. Hi, Tank. It's like, you fucking got a husband right there. You're making him look like an asshole.
How would you feel if you or her, and you haven't had a good dicking in fucking ever, and you live with fucking Queen Mike Brady, and Tank is showing up? I'll bet you Tank was all girth.
Yes.
His cock was 5 inches long by 8 inches wide.
That big, fat Tank cock.
He used to have to apologize. I'm sorry, Twinkles. I normally don't like to fuck 4 times after I come. Oh, it's all right. She crawled out of his fucking dorm room on her stomach. Fucking legs broken.
Fucking Tank.
What happened at the end?
Well, she realized Tank is an asshole, and he left, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Mike." You know, fucking
Yeah.
got
Just
caught up.
realized he was jumping over the furniture.
Yeah. He always
dog-
running
it-
through. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
He stepped in tiger shit, and then he fucking put his feet on the couch.
He just wipes it on the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Like
And-
Tom Cruise on Oprah, except with dog shit on his shoes.
Yeah. And then I was watching Good Times also, and boy, the last like
Turns
season.
out it was Mississippi Burning.
That's Good Times. The last season of Good Times, I guess it must have been the last season. Wow, just so bad. I don't even know what they were trying for. They're doing shows, and like Janet Jackson's in it, you know, because she's Penny,
Right.
in there, and Bookman, the super, is on stage singing at some event. It's like, boy, they just ran out of shit. Ran out of stuff to do. Although it was funny because a couple of liberal parents came over because their white daughter wanted to live with Michael. Michael Evans at a college. They were going to get a room together, and the parents came over, and they were just happy because he was black. Like they were pawning their white daughter off on the black son, and they were so like, it was every bleeding heart liberal thing. Is like, I can't believe this is our first time in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. Really bad. A show that started out kind of fun and stuff just ended up like I didn't even know what it was anymore. You know, no Florida, no James.
Well,
no,
Florida wasn't there either?
Yeah, even Florida would fucking. She stopped in for like 1 or 2 episodes, but I think she had it by then.
Oh.
And it was always like, oh, Florida's on the phone calling.
Didn't it originally have some kind of like societal relevance? Like it was actually saying something, and then
Yeah, they were trying to.
towards the end, it was just another dumb sitcom.
The Evans family never had a good break. They
No.
never got a good. It was always something would fuck up. The beginning of the episode, here it is. Here's our chance. We're gonna make it, baby, and blah blah. And then by the end, it's like, oh, Whitey fucked us again. Oh, Whitey got us again.
Oh, nerds.
Yes, the damn Whitey. Fantastic. I love those stupid old channels. Well, our food's here.
Hey.
Why don't we, as they say, chow down?
Absolutely.
And, we'll be back after these words.
Ain't no pussy when she's gone. It's my hand when she's away. And when my dick don't get no service, my dog gets really nervous. Ain't no beat her till she's back. I wrap my dick in my Big Mac. I shared my burger with my boss. He said he loved the secret sauce. And a jerk, 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 a jerk. I can't leave the little thing alone. Ain't no pussy when she's gone.
The Opie and Anthony Show continues.